Cheers. I wasn't planning on doing a video tonight, but some things have moved on and I thought, why not? So, here we go. Right, first thing, I can't weld. Well, I sort of can. I'm certainly enough to be structural, but nah, I'm useless. So, you never see anybody show you what they've done welding wise until after it's all cleaned up, and I thought, I don't care. If I'm crap, I'll admit it, and I'm crap. So I'll show you the worst and the best. All I've done is give them a rub with a wire brush, so here we go. That is my best, and the only bit that's actually any good is that bit there. It's not a lot. So yeah, it's going to be back to the angle grinder to clean it up and make it look presentable. I mean, I've got the penetration, I've got my settings right, it's just me. Nothing changed as I went along there until all of a sudden I got it right. Yeah, this is the biggest thing I've ever welded though, so I don't mind. I've tacked stuff together before and small things that I've built up, which is why I'm doing this particular project. It's a learning curve. Hey, that is an example of the worst. Structurally, it's absolutely sound. And what I did, you see like there, I'll get it in the light, a tiny pit. So all I did, I go over it and I go over it to get rid of them all. Excuse me, I've got hiccups. Yes, I'm not welding anymore, I've had a load of tins. And it's what, 10:30, and I started work. I got up for work at 6 this morning, so I'm knackered, and I'm now, yeah. But it'll all grind back, and it'll clean up, and I'll go over it again. One thing I did discover, which I was quite interested in, I didn't think you could do it, but you see this, which looks dreadful, but actually, I just was doing this piece here and there was a big gap, and I was going to inset a plate, and I thought, oh, I've got a load of grinding to do to inset a plate, and I just went around it and around it and around it and around it, and you can actually build it up. Alright, it's thick and heavy, but obviously weight on this project is not important, so I just kept going and I filled in all the gap, and I'll grind it all away and then shape it, and I'll end up, alright, it's going to be about that thick. The way that I did it, I just built it on and on and on. Structurally it doesn't really matter too much because my main structure is across this piece here, and I'm thinking because of the rust on this thing I might actually run a bead along there as well, just to be sure. So anyway, it's all welded all the way around. Another dreadful one that's not been cleaned up. That one was a bit thin, but I've got the penetration. That was the stuff I did the other day, and I just added a little bit more so I can get the shape. That's going to be a little bit thinner when it's ground back, but it's thicker than this stuff. So, hey, what the hell. Other things I did. I installed a machine today, brand new. Sorry, instrument. I have to call the things I work on instruments. Great big thing, and this is part of the packing material. Unfortunately, it's got sticky tape, so which I need to figure out a way to clean that off. But I just chopped a bit out, and I was thinking I can make a seat out of that. I can shape it into a nice little bucket, and when you push it, it recovers. It's warm, it's comfortable, it's strong. Bit of fiberglass underneath. Once it's cut to the shape of the frame rails, I've just looked very roughly. Once it's cut to the shape of the frame rails, and then put a layer on the bottom, I might have to protect it because the fiberglass resin might just melt it. So I can have a go with that. Del Boy's done it And Johnny Cactus has done it to the nth degree. God, he's good. And very, very careful in his work. So I've just roughed that up and thought, oh, right, I like the idea of it coming down from here, so I've got something between me and this. Have it fit down there, and then a nice big scoop with a back bit. That'll be cool. And the only other thing I did, which works out really well, I done a men's cable up there, which is fantastic for your tools, to your bench. Instead of your cables coming up and getting in the way and everything gets in the way, you get a nice run, so that when you're grinding something and you put it back, you don't get any twist in the cables. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, so that's it. An unplanned quickie. Cheers, peace out, let's say.